The boss up ahead is weak to fire. His name is Phalanx, and I just lit my weapon up with turpentine, which makes it turn on fire. As you can see, Phalanx is a large amount of the hoplites, with a nice bushy center. The goal here is to destroy the hoplites and get to the center, which the hoplites are blocking. The easiest way to do this is to light your weapon on fire and throw firebombs. This enemy is weak to fire. Doesn't really do that much damage, and pretty easy to deal damage to. I would say this is probably the second easiest boss in the game. The most easiest boss being way down the road. So all you gotta do is just keep slashing, and he'll die. I'd like to note that he does regain health if he absorbs a hotpoint, but that doesn't stop him here. As you can see, he goes down pretty quickly. And when he gets beaten, I get my body back.
Welcome back. The Monumental awaits the above. The Monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
That doorway there was previously unlocked. Or was previously a wall. I'm sorry. Now you must talk to the Monumental in order to progress. So let's do that. By the way, a lot of people like to kill themselves in the Nexus because that doesn't affect the alignments of the worlds they just went in. If you die in a world as a body, the world becomes more evil. The Monumental's actually tricky to find. He is over here, instead of all the way up the stairs, with this one little candle. I'm going to leave a message to players. So let's talk to this guy.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones. 1 to the king of a small yet diligent land. 1 to the king of the burrowers underground. 1 to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. 1 to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. 1 to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed at nodes across the earth. We contained the Old One inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I remain.
Now you can choose which world to go to.
Now it is your turn. You must lull the Old One back to its slumber, and seal it away for all eternity. If not, the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission? Yes, we are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The Old One, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
There we go. You have to kill all the bosses, and then you go to the final boss. That's the plot premise of Demon Souls.